Let's go. On the orange, playing as the Malians, we have Askallad. We're going for the straggler tree. Going for the pit mine right away. That's perfect. It goes with 2 houses right afterwards. I want to see how many houses Askallad gets around the pit mine, because you can get there very fast. Feudal time with just 2 houses, but doesn't really scale it. You're losing potential resources there, so there's gotta be a balance there. FuryRoad is playing as Askallad in the east side, in the color purple. Going with 7 on berries. Getting a house. I do expect I was going for gold. Going for wood afterwards. I'm getting the House of Wisdom as he's about to wake up. I do think that's the fastest way to do things, but that's... For a new player, it might be tough. Ah, he's getting the House of Wisdom right away, so he's going on stragglers, okay. Okay, going with 4 houses for the time being, and he's not getting any more wood, so I guess that's it. If you're Askallad, to see worker count. So I guess Malians is a little bit better to go with triple TC, but Malians can be very aggressive as well. And with Malians, if you leave them just to play their game, it can be so dangerous. And there are no more sheep here for Askallad. Askallad's gonna have to go on the early deer or early berries, which sucks. Oh, here they come! 4 little sheepies. Sheep are gonna be so huge for him. Unlike here for Askallad, because Askallad doesn't need sheep. He does have the faster berries that Abbasid and Delhi have. So that saves the day. Let's see the scouting for both guys. I have Askallad going to the middle first, now scouting the corner. And Fury scouting this side. To the other side. So Fury has 7 sheep, we just saw 4 sheep getting turned in. Oh, I got a magic quarry, so not going with the tower. And we do have culturing. Culturing, I see a lot of people saying that culturing is really good for fast castle. I think it's great for fast castling, but there are other strategies you can do with culturing. It can really be used to get those early eco upgrades. And try to play in feudal. Can be used to get the military upgrades in feudal. Cheaper upgrades are always nice. Yeah, so Askallad is finishing with his houses, still on stragglers, which I guess is a bit annoying, but it's exactly how the Malians do it. They've been getting a mining camp. I really like these 2 gold mines, even though the smaller gold mines aren't the best. So Askallad gonna age up a little bit earlier than Fury. Fury already with a bunch of gold, so I'm assuming he's gonna get the wheelbarrow after getting the preservation of knowledge. The culture ring. Who said ecoing? Going for stone, so is this a 2nd TC build with culture ring? This is some strategizing that you don't typically see. 2 villagers gathering on the TC. The cheaper TCs I think are really good. If you want to go multiple TCs, because you can always go culturing after. Okay, there we go, preservation of knowledge. Immediately getting that cheap ass wheelbarrow. Is Fury getting other cheap techs, cheap wood, and cheap fresh foodstuffs? Getting those cheaper techs? Last house here for Askallad. Askallad going forward, warrior scouts. A lot of sheep for Fury. That's a warrior scout now, so like, this deals real damage. If Fury is not careful, if Fury thinks it's just a scout hit, like, he's gonna lose workers. Good micro from Askallad. Really zoning in on that villager. Oh, the scout! Oh, it got stuck. Okay, going up with barracks for Fury. Oh no! Oh, 1 HP! That's 1 HP! Oh, no way. So Fury going second TC. Wheelbarrow finally coming in. Okay, 1 vill down. Gonna be 2 villagers down. Ah. Amazing from Askallad. And FuryRoad was already idle for 2 villagers. And here's a raid on the other side. This is something that Askallad does really well. Yeah, the spear will be able to defend, but Askallad already 3 villagers up. He's got a lot of gold and he's not getting any of the upgrades, nor is he going with cows. Nah, you will be going with cows eventually. There we go. It's already past 7 minutes and Fury doesn't have a second TC up. There we go. There's a second TC up. Fury doesn't have many resources, which is a sign of a good macro. Ooh, another villager goes down for Fury. Askallad's being so annoying with the warrior scout. And here he comes on the other side, and eventually we're gonna see some sofas. That's still warrior scouts. My god, and the idle time as well. We have 3 villagers against 2 warrior scouts. That's definitely a trade that you want. Yeah, that's a sofa though. Sofas are a little bit tankier. I got an... And Fury must think, like, is this guy everywhere? Yeah, next to the stone, that indicates to me that it's another TC. That's risky. Yeah, but on the other hand, Askallad doesn't have as big army numbers as the last game we saw. Askallad does not have a lot of food. Noticed, but he does have the cows to boom with. So what happened to all of those villagers? They're right there building a cattle ranch. Going with a cattle ranch. I never saw the cattle ranch be really successful. And I'm gonna say unfortunately, because I do think the cattle ranch is great. Oh, but the cows are dying. Well, this tells me this is not going to be a Farimba game. Yeah, there's nowhere for Askallad to raid now. Oh, and for Fury, like, don't you get another lumber camp just to make things a bit more efficient? Not a fight Askallad wants to take here. Askallad does have more army. Askallad does this very, very well. Just raiding, warrior scouts. Raiding with a bunch of units, going in with archers now trying to do something. Wow, triple TC! Triple TC for Fury next to Barry's. This is risky, but Askallad didn't deal... Like, 4 villagers skilled is great, but that's not enough damage. It's not enough army mass as well. And if he's gonna keep losing archers... It's not great. Oh, but that was really nice! The Sofas are gonna be able to clear the spears. Ooh, he turns his attention to the villagers. Luring in the wolf, don't know what that's all about. Ooh, and Fury deletes that. Fury in hot water here does not have any military. Forced to retreat from that wood line. Oh, that DC, when it goes up, it's gonna be great. It's under, the villagers are working under the other town center. It's gonna be pretty good, and now this DC is not protecting anything. It did protect the stone earlier on. Not protecting anything now. Still produces villagers. Just pointing out that if it's Fury, there could be better ways to do this. Oh, where? Didn't get cows in the cattle ranch. Yeah, well, not great to be Askallad, I guess, but like on 12 villagers on food. Is this an all-in? Oh, I think this is an all-in. Askallad should be going up to Castle Age already. He doesn't need all of these villagers. And Sofas, they don't dive TCs well. Not with their 2, maybe 3 armor with blacksmith upgrade. And they do have the upgrades. Okay, siege engineering, I like that now. Siege engineering, but Askallad should keep raiding. Askallad, yeah, there's no damage to be had, is there? Not gonna dive the sheep villagers. And if you're Fury, like you have 600 wood, farms, man, just farms. Okay, there's another villager down. This wall is very interesting. It's to keep your enemy from not moving in freely. When Fury is, well, this wall could actually be very important, but not getting walls everywhere. It'll be tough for Fury, but now Fury's on triple TC. He has the cheaper villagers, he's got the cheaper tax as well. Oh, that's open. That's open. Okay, another villager down. It's 9-0 in vill kills. Of course, all of those archers, most of these are javs. But they're upgraded, would be my point, and Askallad will be throwing down a ram anytime soon now. Getting melee damage. Okay, I agree with this melee. Usually I don't, but this melee damage is pretty good because of the warrior scouts that don't have a lot of attack. So that's actually a significant increase. Ooh, the warrior scouts need to take out the horsemen. The archers need to take out the spearmen for Askallad. This is a good fight for Fury. Fury's gonna win this, going away. Ooh, and Askallad forced to retreat. Ooh, javs are really good, but they're not good against the spearmen. They don't have the attack speed, and they do not have the bonus damage. And they are very expensive as well. I think Askallad expected loads of archers, and Fury, knowing Mali and knowing there would be warrior scouts and Sofas in the way, he just didn't produce any archers. That was smart. And there are no ranges inside here. Maybe now? No, that's stable barracks. Going with a full melee composition here for the Fury. Could be dangerous, but for Askallad, he needs to keep the foot on the gas. He wants to do anything. Oh, these archers! Oh, they're gonna die to that, though. Why is Askallad still on Javs? Askallad needs a market, doesn't he? Why is he taking so much gold? He's feudal age as well. He's not castle age. Askallad still hasn't gotten his ram up. And has got the bulk of Fury's army. This is a very strange game. Askallad just running circles around Fury here. Keeping villager count equal considering Fury's on 3 TCs. Fury is just spending so much food. And so much more food than Askallad. Even though Askallad has gotten his cattle ranches. Yeah, he keeps on raiding, he keeps on raiding. This is really tough. It's really tough. Now the archers and the Javs are gonna die, and this is a massive army for Fury. No walls. No real food economy for Askallad. Askallad does have a market, though. Finally resetting that economy. He's gonna get his gold now. I do suspect a Farimba now. Even though there's a cattle ranch. The cattle ranch landmark is pretty good. It almost triples the food income of the ranches, but what's he to do now? Like, the only thing Askallad can do is delay Fury. Because now Fury will just be running in and there's nothing that Askallad can do. Maybe Spearman, taking it to Spearman now is not gonna work. But the Sofas and the Archers, I don't think deal with this very well because of the Horsemen. Yeah, that Jav is dead. Why doesn't Fury just attack move? It's just so much army. Fighting into the TC, I like that. Askallad bringing everybody back. Yeah, now Fury's had enough. He's gonna attack with the Spearman. Spearman will just shred those Sofas. Yeah, now. Oof. Yeah, Askallad is completely down. He's down and out. Not even castle age yet. Getting Musafani warriors! Askallad getting Musafani warriors! No, Musafani warriors, I don't think will help here. I selected the sheep. I want to see this army of Askallads. And finally fighting outside of the TC range, and he's ready to attack. These archers are toast. And nothing Askallad can do to get the army. Okay, finally getting Donzo. That Spearman, I didn't mean Donzo before. Donzo should be pretty good, but Fury should also be close to aging up. He does not have the food, though. Oh, that pit mine got destroyed, what? That's an expired gold, yeah. Oh, and again, the whole army from Askallad being reduced to shreds again. And this is just... Askallad's in trouble! Askallad's in real trouble. Needs to find some magic composition here that can deal with it. And the magic composition isn't this one. And there's the rest. There are the reinforcements, and they just trickle in. And now we look at Fury's base. Fury's great. Fury's actually doing great. Floating gold, though. And again, another raid. Askallad just keeps on the raid going. This market can be very tricky. You might think Askallad trading, but he's not. You know, what Askallad really is doing is trading his gold. Selling his gold. Ooh, destroying houses. Those cows are huge for Askallad. So let's see the per minute. Yeah, 1,000 per minute on 37 villagers. That is massive. If Askallad has to wait a minute without producing any units, he can get his Farimba out. But I don't think there's any salvation to this game. The Donzo were a smart move. The Donzo also have that javelin attack. Oh, and Fury really is retreating. He's not just trying to fight outside of the TC. Yeah, the horsemen are all gone. Askallad found a way to equalize things. Yeah, now Askallad needs Castle Age. Okay, there he goes. Is he gonna get a mill on these deer? He is gonna get a mill on the deer. Oh my god, 40 villagers! 40 villagers on the run! We're going for what Fury needs to get his farming transition going. Yeah, Fury on 3TC almost maxed out. Would be maxed out if we didn't have 23 villager kills killed. Yeah, that's what happens. What happened to this pit mine? Okay, we're getting military wing going into Castle Age. Askallad is close to getting his Castle Age landmark up. Does have more army, but not a lot more army. Gonna see loads of archers coming in for Fury, so I expect archers and lancers. I think that will be something that's gonna be very difficult to deal with for Askallad. And this is a lull here in the gameplay. Getting that outpost up, trying to defend, fortify south side of the base. Yeah, it's gonna be the Grand Fulani Corral. So cattle provide, nearby cattle provide 20 food per minute. I have no idea if this is, like, in cattle ranch or not. Because if it's not, this is worth it, to have on where you are hunting them. If you don't think you'll be able to benefit from the Farimba garrison. Okay, there we go. Now we get a Mangonella. But Fury attacking before Askallad would have aged up, and right after your upgrades come through, so it would be now. Would be devastating, but he's not. These are veteran horsemen. Veteran spears as well. Does Fury have? Oh, Fury has phalanx. Yeah, with phalanx, yeah, very tough. What do you got? Camel Rider shields. I guess there's some utility there. Ooh, and the Manzaquari got all of the stone that Askallad needed. But he's so far behind economically. This is gonna be a tough game. No walls anywhere, so bit of a flanking maneuver from Fury, and the game changes completely because Askallad will not have time to reset his units. I love the food tech. Hate the lack of food tech. This is a wood tech. Okay, I think that was scouted. That's why Askallad is going elsewhere. And there it is, another raid with a single warrior scout. Here comes a huge portion of Fury's base. Okay, we see walls going up for Askallad now. Askallad gonna try fighting within the keep. Oh my god, these villagers are running all the way through. Okay, a wall for Fury. Fury's almost fully walled up. This is gonna be a weird wall. But getting the walled up here is huge for Fury. Avoids pesky raids. We still got raided from this area, but that's it. Yeah, of course. Of course, but he has walls. Not Delhi. Oh, second TC for Askallad. This will change the complexity of this game a little bit, because now Askallad can recover his eco. We see the palisade getting repaired. And it's being repaired just a bit more than it's getting damaged. And so it will not fall. Fury's macro, I really like it. It's really prioritizing food and gold. It's gonna be huge for getting men-at-arms out. Lancers. Yeah, and he goes for a pure trash comp. Attacking the front of the base right away. Ooh, those Donzos are gonna make mincemeat out of the units there. Askallad can just pull his units a little bit towards the keep. That could be massive, but the mangonels, the field-produced mangonels, are gonna be absolutely massive. But fighting underneath the castle. Ooh, I think the mangonels attack the Manzaquari. A little bit awkward. But the Fury had so much more army than Askallad. Ooh, not going with the Donzo here feels like a bit of a wasted opportunity. The Donzo, I meant the upgraded sofas. Oh, Askallad trying to convert, that was nice. Hey, one of the landmarks is gone. And all Fury needs to do is avoid this. He needs to avoid fighting under the keep. And everybody's very well upgraded. This is very good for Fury. Fury needs to get his whole army together. And make one big strong push. Askallad is floating so much food, so much wood, so much gold. Going for the third DC? Going for third DC now. Certainly a strange option. Yeah, but there's no way. We got Rams coming up. And Fury's thinking him, maybe. So this is a lot of poison stacks right there. And here comes the bulk of Fury's army. No Donzo. The sofas at least have the upgrade, but they are downgraded by the camels. And these are camel riders with the shields. Say what you will, 5 armies is a lot of army. And Askallad, okay, he's dealing with the Bran. Fury is just going for the economy with the superior army. Going for the reinforcements as well. Can you shoot the cows? No, you can't shoot the cows. Yeah, and Fury doesn't even care, just wants to get the economy. Wow, this is tough for Askallad. Askallad does have the Sacred Sight, but like, look at the stream, look at the column. Now here come these men-at-arms are so tanky. And this is Fury's keep. If this keep goes up, there's nothing Askallad can do. Well, there's nothing Askallad can do now, but it's even less than nothing. The horsemen are a good pick, I like the horsemen. Going with camels as your gold unit is very smart. Because you really want to nullify the sofas. Yeah, no wood now for Askallad and no way to repair the TC. Now we are one Grand Falani Corral away. Oh, convert, please, man. Ah! FuryRoad is one corral away from winning this game. Here, oh, how many villagers? 40 villagers from Fury. 40 villagers. It's a fourth of his economy. It's forward. That's game.